I'm Leslie Whelan and I'm an artist, a painter, based in Coventry. I've worked with a variety of different clients, from large companies like hospitals and hospices and building projects, down to smaller personal commissions. I've got work in a number of corporate collections as well, and a large retail company also sold prints of my work. And I was looking at different ways to get an interesting surface, a printing surface. I used sharp instruments, all sorts of things on very soft board, but then I discovered that using heat, like a blowtorch and a soldering iron, was a really effective way at getting a good surface to print from. So I got some great prints, but then I actually looked at the printing plate I was using, and that in itself to me was more interesting than the finished prints, in that there was a depth there was texture, and actually creating it was really spontaneous and loose. So that's something that's stuck with me ever since. I'm primarily interested in the natural world, and that's where I get all of my inspiration from. The patterns that you find, the colours, the textures, and also the stories behind various things you find in the natural world. My ideal commission would involve meeting with the client first and spending an hour or two over a cup of coffee, finding out something about that person, what they want from the commission, and also I like to make it significant to them. So asking them questions and trying to get something to base my work on.
I'm absolutely amazed by it. I think it really fits the brief completely. So we talked about seasons, and for me there's not one particular season that stands out. I love them all for various different reasons. And we talked about particular flowers, and then that's what Leslie really focused on, but more the meanings of flowers and what they would represent for my journey, where I've come through and where I've evolved really, and something that would be a good talking point. So for me, it's around my dining table. I have a lot of friends and family around, so it's a really good centrepiece for conversation. And it's right prominent position where I sit on the sofa and relax. I can look at it and gaze at it and really admire it. But yeah, I'm absolutely over moon.
When I've finished a project, when I finished a commission and it's presented to the client, the reaction is more often than not something quite emotional, because what's been produced is special, it's unique, and it's significant to them. It's a lovely moment actually when a piece of work's handed over.